Passages kind of encompassed a lot of things when we were thinking about that word, because first it starts with the passages of a family business. That was the basis of this. Like, what does it take to be ready to take on such a big family mantle? It was a huge rite of passage for me now to start to run this gallery. So then I started thinking about that in terms of my artists too. I really wanted to honor this passage for all of us, of these kids, aunts, uncles, who are deciding to take on that important role of carrying their traditions forward. It's a big deal.
They supported us as artists, and we got to support them as the merchants, and support the gallery, and support the family that have been good to us. You know, that's part of our upbringing, and that's part of how the tribe, and our family treat one another. Is that when you're asked to support, you go and support. So it's great to be here.
It's been our staple. This gallery has been our staple as artists, and we support them strongly, they support us strongly. So to be a part of that and to see Rose and Cecil here is just exciting.
My parents have been selling artwork here since I was just a little girl, and it's really exciting to watch the success, the relationships between the artists and the Quintanas.
My family and I are very proud to have this relationship with Quintanas. 10 years ago, my son and I did their 30th anniversary commemorative print, and this year for their 40th, we did another print for them for their 40th anniversary. There were 2 salmon. Each one of us did one of the salmon, and then there's a human figure in the middle. And the salmon sort of represent my 2 kids. We work a lot together, and then the human in the middle, me teaching them.
So I basically grew up coming to these show openings, and back when Cecil and Rose owned it, and and now that Cecily's in charge, it's a bit of a generational thing for both of our families. My dad working with Cecil and Rose, and I working with Cecily.
I was really excited actually when Cecily came and said that she was doing it. I was actually amazed that it was 40 years, right? Because I still remember the 25th, and that doesn't seem like that long ago. I feel like they're part of the family or something. So it's important to be able to come down and show how our work has progressed over the years as well.
When I was 19, it was the first time I was actually in their gallery, and I was just starting to learn how to carve then. And my dad was he was in the show. I just came down with my dad. So it's kind of the same thing as what I'm doing with my daughter now. I brought my daughter so she can see what we're doing, and hopefully she can get that spark and excitement of seeing all the different pieces and dealing with all the different artists and seeing their styles and contributing to that. And I came down with my dad, and I was so inspired, I picked it up and I never looked back after that.
It's really through them that I first got my start as an artist. They invited me to show here when I was in 1994, and I wasn't really carving full time at the time. So they sort of were the start of launching my art career.
It's a huge milestone for them. 40 years is a long time to be representing Native art. I think which is more important than anything is their dedication to the art form, and considering that we're an ancient art form, but in the commercial world we're quite young. And with my generation artists pushing themselves to be more contemporary and to bridge gaps between different cultures around the world, it's important to have a gallery that is willing to acknowledge that and stand behind the artist and to allow them the freedom to keep pushing, because there's a certain point where if you're not allowed that freedom as an artist based on sales or whatever it is, it kind of caps your creativity. So you need to have that support of galleries that are going to allow you the freedom to continuously push as hard as you can, because that's what art is about.
I mean, I really owe it to my family, Rose and Cecil Quintana, because they've always just run it as a family business, and we have such support, especially from our Portland community, but our clients, and I'm just constantly amazed at how generous our community is. And I know 100% sure that's why we're here. And me personally, I just want to thank my parents for leaving me such a beautiful legacy to follow. you know, they've done an incredible job with this gallery, and I'm really proud of it.